So here is the main video. I want everybody to know this. If you think how to secure your watch and how I did it, why did I start doing it. I am really addicted to skydiving. I have made more than 1,000 skydives, and I have spent a lot of time in airfield, and I had a problem. When I go in the air, I want to have my watch secured, but I cannot because there is no place to leave it, and there's plenty of people I don't know on drop zone, passengers and tourists. I don't even want to leave it in my car because anybody can break in, and I don't want to lose it. So I had to take it with me mid-air. I jumped with my watch, and one day I thought, what happened? What will happen when what if one lock will get loose? I have here one lock from my other watch, and as you can see, it is slightly bent. I will show you. Ah, yeah, this one here is slightly bent. When it happens, you will not see it. It hides inside the body of the watch. You just see that everything is okay, but it is not. And sometimes the lock itself can be bent in the middle, or maybe it can get rust, and the fact that it's made from stainless steel doesn't prevent it fully from getting rusty. So with this small thing, it costs couple cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, but the price of the loss is very big. So I had to secure it. And what I came to, I just took something that looks like the closing loop for reserve parachute. I made it like more advanced in the way I could use it to secure my watch. I took this loop, I pulled it in these places, and since that time, when something happens, when all my studs, not all, when one of my studs gets loose, my watch will definitely stay on my wrist. Of course, if you lose both of studs of this lock, then of course you will lose the watch. But the good thing that your strap will stay on your hand. That's a joke. Of course, the watch. Money is not everything. Why I appreciate. I really don't want to lose my watch. This watch belongs to me, and this one belonged to my grandfather, and I sometimes put them on and wear it for a couple of days, and I remember him. And it's not about the money. That's not expensive watch, but I just don't want to lose it. And people sometimes own their watch for 10 years, 50 years, and sometimes for generations. And one time to lose them is enough to lose them forever. So when I came to this, at first I used nylon material. It was microline straw, but it is not very good for this because it is very soft, it gets loose, and it is white. It quickly becomes brown, and when you know that it was white, it becomes brown, it bothers you. And I chose Kevlar. These straps are made from Kevlar. It is not used in parachuting these days because it's too stiff. It doesn't stretch. But in this case, you don't need it. The load that this loop can withstand is about 120 lbs. That is more than enough to hold the weight of your watch. So everything you need is just put it on, and it can stay here for years, and you will just enjoy your watch without being afraid. When you're diving in the swimming pool in your house, then no problem if you lose the watch. But for example, when you're diving on the beach, it will fall in sand, and in 5 seconds you will never find it again unless you will spend a couple of days on the beach looking for them. When having these loops, you know that you can skydive, you can dive on the beach, or scuba diving, or maybe stage diving, and no one will take your watch, because the tension here is more than 50 kilo. You will definitely feel that something is going on your wrist, and prevent this to happen. What can I more say? I suppose the lifespan of this loop for 1 year, or maybe you can change it every day when you like wearing clean things. Especially me, I wear my watch all the day, and on this strap, on maybe another strap, I even don't take it in the shower, so I wash it with me, and it stays clean. And Kevlar doesn't take much water. It gets quickly dry, so when I use it, it just doesn't bother me at all. I will show you what to do with this loose strap here. When I use it, it's not easy to take it here when you have it on your hand. So what you do when you put it on, you just pull it from the outer side and then gently pull it here, so it stays in this side, and you just don't see it. That's very simple thing, that's very cheap, although it's made of Kevlar, but the length is not great, and you know, the only thing that you must bother is that you have to measure the length between your studs, and tell me correctly the width. Is it 20 millimeter or 18 or 19 sometimes, just to make everything correct. I don't like the tension here, I don't like any tension. It must be a little freely, and but still, if there will be a lot of free space and it can even be seen from above, I don't think that's a good idea. The idea of this prevention tool is just not to be seen in any way. So you can just wear your watch every day and being less afraid of losing it. The only way you can lose the watch is when you just cut your wrist, cut your band here, or you lose both of the lugs, and I think no thief is prepared to take both off. So here is how it looks, and what I give you together with this small tool. You can easily install it by yourself, or maybe give it to your watchmaker. Anyway, that's very simple. And one more thing to say, why I don't prefer that you have no tension here, is that Kevlar is a really stiff material, and it can, when it pulls all the time, it can damage the leather. Well, it didn't happen to me because I never had this tension, but with years maybe it can do something to your leather. So just choose the right size and order. I wish you to have your watch always with you, every day, every second. I love them, and I want to share it with you, that you can have it always with you. Place your order.